All right, guys, here we are on June 21st, 2023. I can't remember how old these plants are now, but I was really hoping to have a June pollination on at least these two plants here. These are my kind of number one and number two, and this is like a Chad New plant from Colorado, and this is an R.C. Cook plant from West Virginia. My old seeds over there, that one and that one, haven't really done well. I have had them in the pots. Well, that one I had in the pot too long and it really stunted its growth. That one over there got sprayed with Roundup when the farmer sprayed the field, unfortunately. So, as did that one. So all of those other four really are off to a very slow start for being this old. Even this one here is my biggest one. It's probably, I don't know, 12 feet long or something like that from tip to the stump. But as far as pumpkins, I'm kind of debating right now. I have one right here, a female is probably going to open up tomorrow. I'm debating on pollinating that one, but then I do have another one up here in the tip, which will be probably, I don't know, maybe 5 days away or so. So that would still put me in a June pollination, but my target here is actually mid to late August. So if the pumpkin grows 100 days, obviously I'm way late on all of these. So what I might do is still just go with that later one, because I know it's probably better for the overall health of the and growth rate of the pumpkin. And then just cut it short when it goes time to harvest. I really wanted to get a pumpkin off of one of these other plants, but these are just quite a ways behind, unfortunately. This one has quite a bit of leaf damage. Even though I've been keeping up on the pesticide, I'm actually going to probably spray it again tonight. But the plant itself is quite a bit smaller than the one over there. And then we go over to these smaller ones here. These, again, really haven't done well at all. It's starting to green up and shoot out, but it's already trying to shoot female pumpkins out there, and the plant's only probably 4 feet long. So probably not a good big pumpkin plant. This one over here and that one, again, these were planted the exact same time as these two plants, but are significantly smaller because they were not in a hoop house, and they suffered quite a bit of early damage from the spray on the field. So anyway, overall, still chugging along. Everything's still live. I guess that's a good sign. Growing about 6 to 8 inches per day at the tips. I've been marking them with just these little skewers each day or a couple days, and then just kind of watching them grow from there. We had to go away for about a week, 9 days, so we just got back and trying to get things under control here. Other bad news is our patch out here that we planted over 90 pumpkins probably only had about a 40% germination rate, maybe 50%. So we came through yesterday and planted seeds again at everywhere there's a white flag. So you can see not a great situation. But the ones that did come up, they're doing okay. Again, should come around. We got all sorts of different varieties here. So we're supposed to get some rain tomorrow night. I'm hoping that helps these guys along. But that's about it for today. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye. Hey guys, well, today is the 22nd of June, and I just pollinated this pumpkin. It's a little early, I think. Still, it's only about right at around 8.5 feet out on this main vine. I was hoping to get out to 10 feet or so. So I do have another one here started at 10 feet, but that's several days out. So I'm gonna go ahead and pollinate this. I selfed it with the plant, and we'll see how this goes. Hey guys, just a quick pumpkin patch update here. It is July 6th, 2023. It's been a while since I've done any updates here. I just wanted to show you what we got. Still have our main plant here that we're trying to grow a pumpkin for late August in, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 others. They're all quite a bit smaller than this plant though, even though they've had pretty much the same treatment. You can see that what has taken over though is kind of a dumb move on my part. I had planted cereal rye in this whole area here last fall, and it grew really tall this spring, and I think I waited too long to cut it down. So I think it basically went to seed, and then I mowed it all and cut it all and tilled it in, and about a week and a half ago the entire area out here all looked like this here. Unbelievably grassy. So what we've done is I've tilled between these rows. I have about a 50-inch tiller so it fits pretty well down between each of the rows. I kind of went down each long way, and then I went widthwise, and what's left I'm just going to try to loop hoe around individually once it dries up a little bit. But overall, I made a mistake there, I guess, on the cereal rye, but hopefully it's the ground is better for it in the long run. But what you can see is that I have pretty good germination now. Of the 96 locations out there, I think we have like 94 or something different plants growing, so overall pretty good. We did have to go through and seed a couple times in areas that didn't initially germinate, but overall pretty good. We have had a lot of bug damage still, even though I've sprayed, I guess, 3 times now. You can see in these leaves here, that's all cucumber beetle damage that they've came through. So I've tried to keep up on it this year. I'm definitely better off this year than I was last year. I've been spraying pretty consistently. As far as giant pumpkins, got one pumpkin growing on this plant here. Not sure if I'm gonna keep it or not. It's about the size of a basketball or so under there. But the plant itself is pretty small, so most of my effort is going to go towards this plant here. As you can see, it's pretty huge. To put it in perspective, it's probably 25 feet long, maybe. Yeah, almost 25 feet long, and then almost 25 feet wide here at the back corner. And I pollinated 3 pumpkins on this, but I think only 2 have actually taken. This first one here is about 10 feet out, and it's currently the size of, oh, I don't know, pretty good size, a little bit bigger than a basketball. And then, and that one's 14 days old. And then I have another one here that is, that was pollinated on, June 27th. So I think that one's like 10 days old, something like that. I was going to make this my keeper. You can see I actually put an S-curve in the vine and everything, preparing for this pumpkin to get large, but it actually just had a big split up in the stem area there. So I may not keep this, and I may go with this pumpkin back here. But the problem is here, I don't really have any room for this thing to grow. So I'm going to have to cut off a lot of these secondary vines to make room if we go that route. So we'll see. I'm going to give it a couple more days and go from there. So that's about it for pumpkins. These other plants are producing a lot of flowers, but really haven't set any pumpkins yet. So I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm going to give it another week or so and see. And it might be just too much nitrogen this time of year, but I've really pulled back on the fertilizer, just kind of waiting for fruit to set, and then I'll ramp up after that. So we'll see. That's today's update. Thanks. See ya. Hey guys, today is July 8th, just a couple days after the last quick update. I did go through and spend about an hour today and loop hoe around all these pumpkin plants. Previously to that, I ran my tractor trailer down kind of crisscross between the rows, but this is probably about the last time I can do that because the plants are starting to vine out on some of them. So weeding is if you guys don't have a loop hoe like this one, I would highly suggest you get one if you're into this kind of thing. It makes weeding around plants like this a much more enjoyable task than just doing it all by hand, or even with like a little rototiller. So anyway, all the plants out here are looking pretty good. I did spray them a few days ago with some bifenthrin, and I did cut down on my cucumber beetle population quite a bit. I still do have a lot of weeds and grass here in the giant pumpkin patch area. As you can see, the ground in here is just too wet right now to do any sort of loop hoeing or tilling. So I got to come up with a better plan here. But what you can see is that this pumpkin here is growing pretty rapidly. It's probably doubling in size every other day right now or so. It's about 16 days old, I think, maybe 18 days old. I think it was pollinated on June 24th. So just to give you a size reference, I mean, here's my hand. It is probably the size of a beach ball or something right now. I do have another one pollinated here, kind of plan B, just in case this one here aborts. But today I did cut off the secondary vine that was right next to the pumpkin to try to give it a little bit more room. Overall, this plant's doing pretty good. It does have some damage from cucumber beetles, and as I was walking around it today, I did still see quite a few cucumber beetles around the plant. So bug pressure is pretty severe around here. As far as the other plants go, I'm really not seeing a lot of fruit. A lot of female flowers, but not a lot of fruit being set. So I'm letting the bees do the job on all those. Hopefully we get one that sticks. So hang on one second, I'll take you past our sunflowers, just to give you an update on that. All right, and here are our giant sunflowers. I think the last time you guys saw them, they were maybe only 3 or 4 inches tall. Now they're encroaching on, I think that fence is 50 or 52 inches tall. So we're getting pretty tall, but still a long way to go. So I'm hoping to have a sunflower ready to go by end of August, but I might be a little late on that. So we'll see though. But if you guys like this kind of thing, I did take some time off and we worked on a patio, paper patio, and a pool project. So if you guys like any of this kind of content, feel free to like and subscribe. It's got our chicken coop over there and a lot of other projects going on around the house. Thanks, talk to you later, bye.